The secretary walks in holding a file and says firmly, "Enough talking. The boss is calling you to his office. I don't think he's happy, so be careful." The girl replies calmly, "Okay, brother, I understand." The secretary leaves. The girl says politely, "Boss, were you looking for me?" The boss asks seriously, "Yes, what's your name?" The cleaning girl replies softly, "My name is Sophia." The boss says firmly, "So you're Sophia. Come a little closer. I'm going to ask you a few questions." Sophia says nervously, "I can't answer." The boss says coldly, "Just answer the questions. Otherwise, I'll fire you right now." Sophia says fearfully, "Boss, did I do something wrong? Please don't fire me." The boss asks seriously, "How long have you been working at our company?" Sophia replies nervously, "Boss, did I really make a mistake? I've been with the company for 2.5 years. I don't remember ever doing anything wrong." The boss asks seriously, "So you've been here for 2.5 years. And how much is your monthly salary?" Sophia replies quietly, "My monthly salary is $2,500. The boss says in shock, "You graduated from Washington, D.C. University. You've worked here for 2.5 years and you only make $2,500 a month? What do you think about that?" Sophia says sadly, "Boss, my family is very poor. My father is sick and my younger siblings depend on me. That's why I keep doing this cleaning job." The boss says thoughtfully, "So you're carrying your whole family on your shoulders. All right, I understand now. I'm calling the supervisor. Supervisor, come to my office immediately." The supervisor walks in and says curiously, "Boss, why did you call me here so urgently?" The boss asks seriously, "How long has this girl been working at our company?" The supervisor replies casually, "I think it's been about 2.5 years." The boss asks firmly, 2.5 years? And how much do you pay her every month?" The supervisor replies coldly, "She's just cleaning staff. $2,500 a month is more than enough." The boss asks seriously, "Do you remember what position she originally applied for when she joined the company?" The supervisor replies proudly, "If I remember correctly, she applied for the product design department, but she kept failing the exams, so she stayed in cleaning. If she had worked a little harder and passed the exams, I definitely would have hired her." The boss says angrily, "That's enough. I'll deal with you people later. She's a top graduate from Washington, D.C. University and has worked in this company for 2.5 years. Do you still remember our company policy?" The supervisor replies confidently, "Yes, of course. Our company policy is to specially train highly educated and talented people, especially those whose education matches the company's field." The boss says sharply, "So you remember it very well. If I'm not mistaken, you also have a cousin named Emma. What position is she working in now, and how much does she make?" The supervisor replies proudly, "She works in our product development department. Her monthly salary is around $50,000 to $60,000. The boss says calmly, "Wow, graduates from Washington, D.C. University really are talented people. Since she's responsible for product design, I'd like to ask her a question. Call her in here." The supervisor replies quickly, "Yes, sir. I'll call her right away." The boss turns to Sophia and says quietly, "Sophia, wait a moment. I'm about to show you something interesting." A little later, the supervisor says respectfully, "Boss, my cousin is here." Emma walks in and says politely, "You wanted to see me?" The boss asks seriously, "Your name is Emma, right? You work in the product design department, correct? Since you're responsible for the product, I want to ask you something. The recent project proposal for our company's famous service shoes store. Did you write that proposal?" Emma replies proudly, "Yes, I wrote it myself." "Boss, are you planning to give me a bonus because the proposal was so successful?" The boss says coldly, "The proposal really was excellent, and yes, the bonus is ready. But whether you receive it or not depends on your luck. You're claiming that you wrote the proposal? You all heard that, right? There's no need for excuses anymore. The truth is, Sophia has a sick father at home and 2 younger siblings whose school fees she pays. And the 2 of you stole her hard work and took credit for it. Do either of you have any conscience at all?" The supervisor says rudely, "My cousin is an educated city girl, and Sophia is just some ignorant country girl. If my cousin takes her place, Sophia should consider it an honor." The boss shouts furiously, "Shut up! What's wrong with being from the countryside? 3 generations ago, who wasn't from a rural area? Let me make this clear. There's no place in my company for selfish people like you. I'm cutting off your bonus and salary, and all of it will go to Sophia. And the 2 of you, pack your things and get out of my company." The supervisor says angrily, "Did I hear that right, boss? I've worked for you for so many years. I've made you so much money, and now you're firing me over some country girl?" The boss says furiously, "You want to make me die from anger. No one is stopping you. You two don't get to make the decisions here. I believe the public can see the truth clearly. Now get out of here. The supervisor turns to his cousin and says angrily, let's go. The boss suddenly says seriously, wait a second. Come here, Sophia. This is a $100,000 bonus. Keep it. Work hard from now on. I have very high hopes for you. Sophia says happily, thank you, boss. The boss says warmly, don't thank me. This was always your right.